So my good friend Dave, who's the cameraman, has asked me how I do stretching. People sometimes ask me how at the age of 61 I can sail without getting hurt. Here's the number one reason why. For me, it's very cheap insurance. I've never hurt myself once if I stretch first. Every time I've hurt myself sailing is because I didn't do this, and very few people do it. So I'm going to run through the routine. I'm just going to do my left side. So I start with this, and the trick is to kind of hold it till it hurts a little bit, then hold it, hang on until the count of 12. And this is sort of for here. Now, I should mention, I'm not a doctor. This is just what works for me. Then I do ribs, because if you hurt a rib, it takes forever to heal. Go like that. And then I do the other side, which I'll leave to you. Okay, next trick I do is this. So it's stretch. And this. And again, when it starts to hurt, you hold for 12. And then there's this. And this is for the upper back. And we've got a couple for the lower back, which is, let's start with this, which is like down here. Kind of pull hard, and when you feel it hurting, you count to 12. And this, which is pretty straightforward. Everybody knows how to do this. Is for hamstrings. And then of course the other side. And the last one I do is the most important. By far the most important. This is to hyperextend the hip flexors, which is the opposite to the hiking muscle. The problem with hiking is it pulls your back out of shape, and if you don't do this, which is stretching here, you'll have pretty sore lower back. I've seen people after racing hardly able to get out of the boat that do this and they're okay, so it kind of unlocks the lower back. This is the hardest one to do. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get this to hurt right here. And sometimes it doesn't release, but once it releases, then you hold on to 12, do the other side, and then you go sailing.